In the heart of the sprawling savanna, amidst golden grasses and tall baobab trees, there stood a small, vibrant community called Nyarila. Its people were known for their rich traditions, colorful markets, and warm laughter that echoed through the hills. Yet within this lively village lived one of the most peculiar figures the land had ever seen, a towering, hulking man named Dongo. Dongo was unlike any other man in Nyarila. At nearly twice the height of everyone else, his massive frame cast long shadows over the thatched roof homes. His skin was dark as the richest soil, his hands large enough to hold a whole basket of mangoes at once, and his deep-set eyes often gazed vacantly at the horizon. Though he was blessed with immense size, Dongo lacked the strength one would expect of a giant. Even carrying a single jug of water from the river left him winded. Though the village men often invited him to join in games of wrestling, Dongo would inevitably lose within seconds. Worse still, Dongo was not known for his wits. He would often forget simple things, like where he lived or how to light a fire. He sometimes mistook the villagers' goats for his own belongings, tying them up outside his hut until their rightful owners came to claim them. Despite these oddities, or perhaps because of them, Dongo was the most talked-about man in Nyarila. Women from every corner of the village and beyond came to see him, their eyes gleaming with fascination. They would giggle shyly as they passed him in the marketplace, whispering among themselves, "There's something about Dongo. I can't explain it, but he's perfect." Men, confused by this infatuation, scratched their heads. "What do they see in him?" they asked. "He's powerless. He can't even climb a tree, and his mind is emptier than an old calabash." The truth was, no one could quite explain Dongo's appeal. The women only knew that when they stood near him, their hearts fluttered. He didn't have the strength of a warrior or the cleverness of a storyteller, but there was something mysterious and magnetic about him that defied reason. Everyone puzzled over Dongo's strange charm, everyone except for a small, curious girl named Amani. Amani was 5 years old, with a wild mop of curly hair and a mind sharper than anyone twice her age. While the villagers gossiped about Dongo, Amani watched him quietly from her perch under the mango tree. She studied his every move, her little brow furrowed in thought.
Dongo, do you know why everyone likes you so much?
No, little one. I don't know much of anything.
I do. I figured it out.
Why then? I don't understand.
When people talk to you, you don't interrupt. You don't tell them what to do. You just sit there and listen, and that makes people feel good, even if they don't realize it.
Safe? You're a clever little one.
I know.
Word of Amani's discovery spread quickly through the village, and soon the people began to see Dongo in a new light. They realized that his uniqueness lay not in what he could do, but in what he was. He was a gentle giant, a calm presence in a world full of noise and chaos. He didn't need strength or wit to be special. He had a heart as vast as the sky and a soul as steady as the earth. From that day on, Dongo was no longer seen as powerless or brainless. He became a beloved figure in Nyarila, a symbol of quiet strength and unwavering kindness. And though he never fully understood why so many people adored him, he was content to simply be himself. As for Amani, she and Dongo became the best of friends. Together, they showed the world that even the simplest truths can hold the greatest wisdom, and that sometimes it takes the heart of a child to see what others cannot.